see, because last year, I don't know if people remember, but they announce your name, you're in the bathroom, you hear this flushing, and then you come running out.
You know, you're never going to let me live that down. Ever, ever, ever. I was very good. I went before I left the house this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you know where you were? And I mean, did you make sure that...
I was just when Arnold Schwarzenegger came out on stage, I started thinking now would be a good time to look at the program and see if I can go. And then he announced that it was, you know, it was time. I went, oh God, now, it's time now. And then I was just, you know, forget it. You forget all about needing to go to the restroom at that point.
Now, what was it with your Drew was your brother's name?
Yeah.
Now, what were you yelling? He used to yell at you. What was it you said?
Isn't that terrible?
No, it's not terrible.
He's so mean. He shut up down the hall and slamming the doors when I was singing along to the Beatles. And so I just stayed in my head so I wouldn't sing because I was sure that, you know. I know, isn't it crazy? Brothers, they have such an effect that way, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, but he's great. He's one of my best friends now. And he was so excited to call him from backstage, you know, afterwards and stuff. He's a great guy.
And your parents, of course, are very excited.
Yes.
Because your dad's a real practical guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's an academic, and he's an engineer. So he's building television sets for fun. You go, hey, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just drawing up some plans for a new house. And that's how he passes time. So.
Would you do projects together? Would he make you sort of work on things?
Yeah, it was a good thing. Yeah, he wanted to make sure that I never got stuck on the side of the road. So on the weekends when everybody else is playing hide and go seek, and we're changing tires in the garage. All right, come here. I want you to see what a CV boot looks like, and changing the brake shoes this afternoon. And
a CV boot. That's very good. The little rubber.
Yes, that's correct.
You know,
there you go.
You know, you would be a great addition to my garage.
I've seen some of the things that you have in your garage,
cool.
actually. I saw you driving. Okay, up in the hills. I was enjoying a way too fast little cruise through the hills off of Mulholland.
Was it an old car?
And it was the Beverly Hillbillies jalopy. I was sure of it. I said, look at that Beverly Hillbillies jalopy. Look at Jay Leno in his denim shirt on that Beverly Hillbillies jalopy.
Did you wave at me?
It's true, I did.
I didn't see
You know, you just ignore it, don't you? Because I bet everybody waves at you.
Well,
Would
actually,
you wave at Jay? Come on.
People make... People make gestures occasionally at me. Sometimes, if you go by. So now, what other skills? And now this is fascinating to me. So you can do brakes. Yeah. And CV boots. That's very good.
All right. Okay.
How about around the house?
Oh yeah. We built a house actually. My father drew the plans, and 9 years old we.
You guys, the Waltons now?
Yeah. Isn't it ridiculous? It's crazy.
What do you mean you built a house?
We built a house. We built it. It was my dad's dream. We had the land, and we went and got the trees from a park reserve, and they were this big. And 20 years later now, they're massive pines. They're gorgeous. But we wired the house, and we laid the foundation, and we dug out the septic system in the front yard with the ditch witch, and yeah, it's not real nice for the hands or anything.
Well, how about when you came here? Did any of those skills help you in
Actually, believe it or not, because you can get some pretty creepy apartments in Hollywood. yeah, I had the crack apartment, we called it.
The crack apartment?
Yeah, it was the crack apartment. I lived, it was the crack apartment. What can I tell you?
The bell rings?
No, it was above a garage. In West Hollywood, and it had, I don't know, it was so old that the carpeting had worn holes, in the middle where in the hallway, and I tore it up because I was thinking, the hardwoods are probably under here. Yeah, there's hardwoods. So I pulled it up and saw that the pad had completely become powder. It was so old that I couldn't just pull it up and throw it out. I had to scoop it out with a shovel in many trash bags and drag them down to the curb. But it turned out gorgeous. Redid the floors, pulling out nail at a time. Wow, and the orange velvet wallpaper, that had to go. It was... Can
you cook, too?
Biscuits.
All right. 2 out of 3 is not bad. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
No, I'm a big baker. I love to. When I have time, when I'm home.
This is like the ideal woman. We'll take a break. More with Renee right after this. Renee Zellweger from Chicago. Now, you notified me you're having girl dress problems.
What? This always seems to happen to me when I'm in the middle of the show.
Well, what happened?
You just gotta make sure all the stuff is where it ought to be.
No, it ought to be. It's the same place it was when you sit down. Believe me, I've been watching. Nothing has moved. Everything is perfect. Now, what happened to your foot? You look like you...
Oh, yeah, I was hoping you couldn't see that. Yeah, no, I went, I've been hobbling around for about 7 months, and I finally decided I should probably go to the podiatrist, and I went 2 days ago. And he took an x-ray. He said, Oh, that's what I was afraid of. It's not my favorite thing when a doctor says, oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Well, what happened?
I have planters, wait, let me get this, I think fasciitis or something. It's a fancy way of saying, oh, you're, what? That's what I got. I got the fasciitis, and it's a fancy way of saying that your foot's swollen. And I have a bone spur, so I had to keep it wrapped up for 5 days.
Was that from all the dancing in the movie?
I don't know. It was probably just leftovers from childhood, from being like pre-Reebok generation and running in my kids or something.
Oh, okay. So that's something you've had.
Yeah, it's just leftovers. No, you know, not now, not today. Nice and wrapped up, feels good.
And then I heard you got food poisoning. What was that?
I know, it's been a pretty special year, hasn't it?
Where did you?
Yeah, we went to a film called Mountain in Romania, in the mountaintops of Transylvania. Oh. And we were about 4 hours from the nearest refrigerator, and I thought it'd be a really great idea to have some of that chicken salad for lunch. There's a crew of 200 people who go through and eat first, and nobody touched the stuff, because it had like a big crust on it. But I wanted some protein, and hey, took the crust off, and that was just brilliant. That was brilliant. You know, 6 p.m. sharp.
Chicken salad in Transylvania doesn't sound good.
You know what? It's kind of like, I know, it's right. It's like oysters in Utah. It was like not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Like oysters in Utah. Oh, well, let's talk about Chicago for a second. You know, the reason I love this, you were so good. You know me, I'm always driving cars from that era, the 20s, the 30s. So that's the era. For some reason, I like that. And I liked your hair and I mean, I liked the clothes and the look of that era. So that made it especially kind of exciting. I don't know why I liked it. Maybe it's because I used to see pictures of my mom or something when she was a kid. She used to wear those kind of clothes. But
yeah, it's really becoming. I don't know. Huh? The women look gorgeous, and well, it didn't hurt that the costumes were barely there.
Yeah, no, but that was good. That was good. Now, did you sing and dance before this? I didn't know you was.
I took Mr. Rausch's tap and ballet class for about 2 weeks when I was about 7. I have these memories too of twirling class. So you do my solo to and then comes the part where you have to shake your butt. You know, you have to shake your behind, and that wasn't for me at 7. So I stood there like a green bean, spinning my baton to Hot Child in the City, and all the action was right here and here. And then I quit, and that was it.
So what made you, I mean, so did you know you could dance before you did this? I mean, you just figured, well, I'll learn to dance.
Yeah, I don't know. Just faith. I don't know. Rob Marshall decided it'd be a good idea. I don't know why, and I was fool enough to believe him, so there's a lot of laughing. We laughed a lot, mostly at me.
No, but the dancing is really good. No, I mean, I mean, I would guess you were a professional dancer by watching the film.
Oh, you flatter me.
No, I'm not flattering you. I'm not, get out of here. Shut up, Jay. I'm in 4th grade again. Shut up, Jay. No, but it's true. It's true, though. Because, I mean, especially that last number where, you know.
That was fun. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. We talk in the morning. We've been shooting all night long. And we had an audience, like, you know, like this. And poor things, they've been watching it for about 8 hours, you know. They still have to pretend like they were into it. They were great. The whole thing was just
You should come on sometime and do it live.
Forget it! Doctor's note today, so I'm off the hook.
At least do the Mr. whatever his name's twirling class. I would do that one. Because you can shake your butt now. Now would be okay. 9 is a little young, but now would be good.
My mom is watching, Jay.
Now would be good. Come on. Now, Rob, the director, I heard he tricked you into singing. What was that all about?
Yeah, no, he wanted to make sure, I guess, that I wasn't going to destroy his film. So I went to meet him in New York, and we sat down at dinner, and I told him I felt really left out because I didn't know anything about, show tunes and when everyone breaks out into Chicago and all these things. I asked him if he would teach me all that jazz, and so he did, and he said, well, what show tunes, what do you know? And I said, well, I know The Sound of Music, and I know Grease, and The Wizard of Oz. Oh, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and he starts singing it. And I said, oh, no, it doesn't go like that. He goes, oh, how does it go, Renee? Ooh. So I, go into it, and there you go. Tricked.
Boy, are you easy. Yeah.
Well,
Very cool. Let's show the clip now. This is the scene. Which one is, oh, cool. This is the big scene.
Oh, yeah.
This is you with your 3 sisters. Yeah.
It looks like a ring around the rosy in the frozen shot. That's
It's Renee in Chicago. Take a look.
From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be Roxy, who says that murder's not an art, and who, in case she doesn't hang, can say she started with a bang. Roxy Hart.
Just great. Congratulations. Congratulations. Will you come back if you get the Oscar too? That'll be good.
We'll see.
We'll see.
If Kid Rock can show up over here, I will come back.
Okay, cool.
I will come back.
We'll be right back with Kevin Smith. Renée Zellweger. Thank you, Renée. That was fabulous.